What is going on, guys? It's Drunken Jogger, and in today's video we're doing a little something different. This is how I play Dying Light. This is what helps me make money, how to level up, and I'm going to quickly go over that, but we're going to get right into it and how we make money. What you're going to want to do as soon as you have access to bolters, you're going to want to go to a safe house, and I'm going to head to this safe house in particular, but you're going to want to head to a safe house near a bolter feeding ground. Collecting bolter tissue is a perfect way that I know. I mean, could there be possible better ways? Yes, and if there is, let me know in the comments. Let other people know in the comments. Yes, this game is like 6 years old, but people are still playing it and having a lot of fun. I personally have so much fun playing this game. Well, you don't have to go to this one, but I'm going to this particular safe house because literally where my cursor is right now, there's a bolter over there, and we killed that in a previous episode through my playthrough. If you want to check that out, check that out. If not, no harm done. I just want to help people out that are new to the game, that aren't really particularly sure how you make money. Like, how can you make large sums of money? Well, this is a good farming location. Alright, and we're just going to quickly head over there. I use my bow. I mean, bolters are super easy to kill. It's usually one hit and it's over with. I harvested the tissue, got my arrow back, and now just quickly heading back to the safe house. It is that simple. I mean, it's that quick. This is an excellent way to farm bolter tissue, and you know, you're going to get some survival points out of it as well. But one thing I'm going to quickly mention, make sure that you have this skill unlocked. Nimble hands will come in handy. I mean, you'll quickly be able to harvest tissue, and there's a chance that you could actually harvest 2 instead of 1. So it's just saving you that much more time. Okay, and then quickly just go to sleep. Go to sleep. There's literally a bed right there. Go to sleep, and then go right back to sleep and wait until night. Yeah, and then you're just going to want to repeat the process. I'm trying to get some footage here so that you can kind of see that skill in action. So we're going to go and we're going to try again. And again, it's just really simple. Just kill them. So we only got 1 that time. And again, it's a small chance that you're going to get that extra bolter tissue. So it's not going to happen every time. But I have had it happen back to back to back. So, you know, sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. But this is a great way to make money. Now, you might be asking, well, Jogger, like, how much money am I going to get for this tissue? Well, without it being a necessary item that the seller is looking for, or the vendor or merchant, whatever you want to call them, usually it's 200 bucks. Okay, but we're gonna get into that in just a second. Okay, so this is my 3rd time. I think I miss here. Yeah, I don't know how I missed that shot. Anyway, shot to the dome. Now I've collected 2 bolter tissue, and all this is happening really quickly. I mean, we're only 4 minutes in, and I've already done this 3 times, and I'm pretty sure that we now have 4 bolter tissue. But you get the idea, right? You get the idea. So you're like, Jogger, okay, show me the money, dude. Where's the fucking money? Alright guys, and we're back. We're here at the tower, and we're gonna just quickly show you how much bolter tissue is. But if you notice up at the top right hand, he's looking for, it says requested item, he's looking for fluorescent mushrooms. Well, that's not what we want. We want him to look for bolter tissue, okay? So how do you deal with this? It's not the end of the world. All you have to do is just go to sleep. Keep going to sleep until he finally is requesting the bolter tissue, because right now it's only 200 bucks. You don't want to sell it yet. So I'm going to quickly, with the trick of some editing, we're going to wait. So yeah, the bed's like 5 feet away. Go to sleep and just wait until he requests the item. It doesn't take long. Alright guys, and we're back, and he should be selling it for 2,000. Now, he can actually sell it for more if you have the perks, haggling perks, maxed out. Okay, so he might, I think he sells it for like 2,400, might be a little bit more. I'm not 100%, but I know it's more than 2,000. So this is only with, I think, maybe 2 perks that I have. So yeah, now you have 2,000 per bolter tissue, so you can go absolutely nuts. You can farm the shit out of bolters because they always respawn at night. So that's a quick 8 grand that I just made. And you can make a lot of money. And it's just a really cool, simple trick that just helps new players that might be getting into the game. Because Dying Light 2, sadly, it's been, you know, it's now coming out in February. But, you know, this is a great way to kind of, you know, get started. Now, quickly up next, we're going to be talking about survival points, specifically the survival skill. You're going to notice when you get to a vendor or merchant that there are certain weapons that are locked out. You cannot buy them because you do not reach the skill level. So I'm going to show you how we can fix that problem. So if you notice, there's this biohazard sign up here. And this is the stuffed turtle. This is a great place to go. Now you can do other places. I think there are other locations you can go to, but I go to this one specifically because I'm more familiar with it, and it's kind of meta, so to speak. You'll find all kinds of stuff on YouTube about this, but this is like, again, this whole guide is just all about, you know, what I do when I play, because it's quick. You can level up fast. It helps a lot with unlocking those really top tier items. So I'm gonna quick cut to when we get to the stuffed turtle so you see what it looks like. Alright, and we're here at the stuffed turtle. I don't know, I guess it used to be like a Whole Foods or something, but who cares. We're gonna go in real quick. And one thing I forgot to mention is that this is, if you look it up on your quests, it's actually a repeatable quest. So you can do this as many times as you'd like. I mean, like, literally, you don't have to go to sleep to reenact it. You can leave, like, go out the doors and go back in like it never happened. So a lot of people are familiar with this. Maybe you're not. I'm more so speaking to the people who are not familiar with this. But if you're a veteran and you haven't played in a long time and you kind of forgot about this stuff, I hope this guide helps you. So yeah, if you complete the quest, you get 2,500 survival points. That's not really necessary, guys. I noticed too, a lot of people go across that plank and hug the wall and get that first pack right there. But honestly, I just grapple hook to the aisle and I do it again to the pallet and I shut off the power. Make everything safe, power's off, and just get these 3. If you're really just pressed for time and you're like, dude, I don't want to have to get all 5 because there's zombies in the next room and I really just don't feel like fucking with that. Dude, I understand. Like, time is of the essence. So, you know, just grab these 3 and head out. That's really all you need to do. Alright, and I cut and I left the building and I went right back in just to kind of show you that, you know, you can keep farming this. Essentially, this is a farming location. You can farm survival packs or requisition packs, whichever you would prefer.
Shit, the goddamn switch broke down.
But yeah, just grab these 3, man. You don't honestly need to do all of these. The 2,500 points is kind of like, it's really not going to matter because you're going to be farming these like crazy. So I've farmed a couple. I've gotten 8 so far. Not that big a deal. I end up getting 10. But we're going to go ahead and cut back to the tower so I can show you what to do with these requisition packs. Okay, cool. We are at the tower. We got our requisition packs. You might be eager to turn them into the quartermaster, but I would highly suggest you wait. You hear me out on this. Don't go to him right away. First of all, there's a couple things you need to realize. You farmed. It took some time. If it is still light outside, do not turn those in. I always play this. Well, I don't always play this, but my playthrough, I'm playing it on Nightmare, and you need to wait when it's nighttime because you actually get more survival points, and that's what we want because we want to level up our survivor skills. We want to max it out essentially, and you can do that relatively quickly, especially if you can gain access to that building. I'm not sure what level that opens, but as soon as you have access to that building, dude, you can farm the shit out of it. But even then, I'm going to say hold off for just a second. It's nighttime. don't be so eager to turn those into them, because I have something that I'm talking about next. And this is highly frowned upon. People are, you know, veterans will know what I'm talking about. I'm going to be talking about a duplication glitch. And you can either take advantage of it, or you can just be like, nah, it's okay. If it's your first playthrough with this game, then, you know, maybe not, maybe don't do it. Maybe don't do it. But some of these games can kind of get grindy, okay? So you can, if you're just like, yeah, dude, I just want to grind, those are two perfect examples where you can farm each location that I've shown you already. But if you're like, dude, this is my third playthrough, and I'm not grinding for all that shit all over again. So, as I said before, look, there's 2 weapons that we can't get because we're only level 19 right now. So, I can't access 20, and I can't access anything over 20. So, the duplication glitch, I'm going to show you that right now. So, alright guys, so you're going to want to make sure that your cursor is directly over your stash. And another thing, before you do this, you want to make sure that a mission that you've selected is in the building, because it will teleport you. So make sure right now what I'm doing is I'm going online. I'm going to make sure that my quick join is, I'm able to select it. That's one of the first things you want to do. So select quick join. And it's going to search for a game so that you can play cooperatively with someone else. But we're just going to let it search and until we get a text box. And now that we have our text box, we're going to wait. Don't press A, don't press B. Just wait, okay? Just wait. You need to wait exactly 3 minutes. No less. And you can kind of go over it a little bit, you know, if you're fooling around on your phone, looking at whatever, just kind of piss 3 minutes away. It sucks, but honestly, I'd rather piss 3 minutes away than grind like crazy, especially if this isn't your first playthrough. So we're going to quickly just cut past 3 minutes, and I'm going to show you what happens. So it's been 3 minutes, pressed A. Now it's saying that the game session we're about to join, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't really matter. We're not trying to join another person's game. So we're just going to press A. This doesn't matter. Press A. And you might get a black screen, okay? Because technically sometimes it's still going to try and put you in that match with that person. Sometimes it just depends. So if you get a black screen, don't think that you broke your game or something bad has happened. Just wait patiently. You're fine. Okay, I've done this glitch a lot. So don't worry about it. So yeah, now we're back. Okay, the text box says connection to the other players couldn't be established. Who gives a shit? That's not what we're using it for. So we're going to press A. And sometimes you might need to back out of this screen. So just press B or start again. And now it's going to say, hey, we're going to load you into your last checkpoint. Last where you loaded. So that's where it's going to send you to whatever fucking mission you were doing. So it's very imperative that you select a mission close to wherever you are right now. Because it's going to send you far away. Now, granted, it might work, but if you go into Old Town and you're in the slums, it's going to fuck this all up. So don't do that. Do not do that, because then you will have waited for literally nothing. And I've done that before on accident. So don't feel bad if you mess it up the first time, but just be aware of that. So now you're going to press A and press X. Press A and press X immediately. This screen now pops up. I'm still in the tower because I'm doing some bullshit mission that was on the board. So now I have my inventory in my storage bag. Now, you want to be quick with this. I wouldn't even recommend what I'm about to do as far as like just going up and down the menu. You want to know exactly what you're going to duplicate. And I wouldn't duplicate more than 2 items, because anytime that I've tried to duplicate, and I've gotten lucky sometimes, anytime I've tried to duplicate more than 2 items, the game crashes and you have to load back in. Doesn't break the game, but it sucks. It's kind of a pain in the ass. So what you want to do is you want to push down on your right thumbstick to drop the item. And it's going to drop everything. So hit drop all. Because I just want to show you, I dropped 6 of my Night Hunter potion. And I'm being invaded right now. So don't really pay much attention to that. Let me quickly get out of that, because that's kind of annoying. But yeah, this is going to help you so much, especially whenever you're invaded, because you'll have plenty of flares and Night Hunter potions and all kinds of other equipment. But we're going to go offline for just a second and head back. So, because I want to go to my player stash and show you guys that it worked. Because originally we only had, I believe, 12. So now see, look, it's like we never dropped it out, right? We still have 6, and there's 12 in our inventory. So now we have 18 total. So it worked. And I'm going to go over this glitch again because we're hanging on to a specific item that I want to show you to really help you level up. But you can do this duplication glitch with literally anything. If you get enough bolter tissue, obviously the higher quantity that you have, it's going to double. So now I have 18. If I decide to duplicate it again, I'm going to get double that amount. So you can just keep doubling whatever you get, and you're going to get some pretty crazy numbers because you're compounding. So when you see YouTubers that are like on here and they have billions of dollars or millions of dollars, you know that they're doing this glitch. Okay, but yeah, you can do this with literally any item. You can do this with gold weapons. I'm not really sure if there's anything you can't do it with. But yeah, if you need ingredients, it just saves time, okay? I'm not saying, like, if you're like, nah, man, I'm not really down for cheating. I understand. This, for me, it saves time. It saves me some serious time. Instead of just grinding and grinding and grinding, I can just quickly, play on my phone and duplicate some items real quick. Just so that I don't have to go through the rigorous grind. Take a shot for every time I've said grind. Alright guys, and we hung on to those disaster relief packages because guess what? You can freaking duplicate these too. And now you know why I didn't turn those into the quartermaster a minute ago. So we're going to do everything the same way. I'm going to walk you through it again. Because sometimes people have a hard time with this for whatever reason. It's really not that complicated, you guys. You just do quick join, and you wait for that text box to pop up. And then we are going to wait our 3 minutes. Alright, and as you can see, it's popped up. That is when your timer starts. That's when your 3-minute timer starts. You're going to wait out that time, and then we're going to cut right back to the glitch. Okay guys, we have waited 3 minutes. We're going to go ahead and press A now, and it should, again, the black screen was temporary, real quick. The session is no longer available because guess what, we waited too long. Alright, but that's not what we wanted. We didn't want to join co-op. So you press A again, and again, you need to be quick. You'll know it worked when you see the screen pop up with all your player stash. Press X. Like, press A and then press X immediately after. And then you're going to load in the tower and just drop that one item. Get out as soon as you can because the game will crash. So now, look, we have 10 disaster relief packages. But we also still have 10 disaster relief packages in our stash. Like it never even left. So now we have 20. And now you can see where you can go with this. This is insane. Okay, because not only are you going to be able to max out your survival skill, as soon as you max out any of your skills, just to be clear, you hit legend, okay? You'll start upgrading your legend skill tree. And it's not really a skill tree, it's just, you're putting points... you're putting points into a system to make yourself really fucking strong. And I think the highest you can go up is like, what, 250 on your legend rank? you can do this for your legend rank, because anytime you upgrade your survival past 25, like it's maxed out at 25, but you can go from, like, you can duplicate so many of those relief packs and just go crazy and just hit 250 on legend. And then the only other things that you would have to max out would be your agility and your power. But guys, that's going to give you access to the best weapons. You're going to be able to get. You see, look at that. We turned those packs in. We got, what was it, 180,000 survival points. We went up 2 levels, and it was just from 20. So you can duplicate. You can just keep doubling it and doubling it and doubling it until it's just gone. Until you've gone out of control. Literally, it's just insanity. But yeah, you max out your haggling, you're gonna get better prices with the bolter tissue. So hard bargain's a good one to grab. Maxing it out would probably be beneficial if you want to have a lot of money in this game. But yeah, that's really it, guys. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I know it was a little long, but honestly, I wanted to make sure I took my time and try to explain it to you the best that I could. But this is going to help you so much in your playthroughs, and especially if you're just like, look, man, again, I just want to make sure that, y'all are going to get a lot of money, and you're going to be able to get any kind of items. There's certain gold items that you can't repair, and so sometimes it's just easier, like, man, instead of having to run through the prison again just to get that item, why don't you just duplicate it? So, it's going to help everybody out. But I hope you guys like this. Again, this stuff isn't really anything new. It's just I'm just kind of updating it, okay? Like, now it's the 2021 guide on how to kind of cheese Dying Light. So thank you guys so much for your time. I appreciate the hell out of it. You guys are amazing. Be sure to follow me on my playthrough if you're interested, because we're kind of trying to get hyped for Dying Light 2, even though it's been pushed back to February. But be sure to leave a comment, like, and subscribe. I'm anxious to know what other tricks you might know that I don't, because this is just what I use. I use it in my playthrough. And anyway, guys, that's gonna be it. Please, like I said, be sure to leave a like, comment, or just subscribe or dislike. Whatever. Any kind of interaction is good. But you guys take care, and I'll see you in the next one.